Good morning, Phenomenals. It's Wendy Jacobs here with a quick video message. And guys, I've been away for a couple of weeks. I had the flu again, unfortunately. And then I also went away on a little holiday with my children, which was lovely. But I'm back this week with another quick video message. And today I thought that I would make this video as a follow-up to the blog that I wrote this morning, which is how to have your partner fall completely, madly in love with you. Have those huge and massive feelings of appreciation that we all yearn for. How do we do that? I mean, relationships are that space where a lot of people are often challenged. And I promise you, there are only a couple key things that you can do to totally transform your relationship. I've worked with couples now for many, many years. It's been one of my absolute passions, relationships, of course. And so today I want to share with you a tip that if you choose to commit, will have you experiencing more love, more passion, and more joy in your relationship. Okay? Really simple. So this is how you're going to do it. How do you do it? You give your partner love the way that they like to receive it. See, we all receive love in different ways. You know, for some people, if someone gives us some flowers, we feel loved. For others, it's a compliment. For someone else, it might be taken out on a date. For another person, it may be to have some quality time spent together. It's different for every single one of us. And if you did read my blog this week, do not be fooled that you may think that you know how your partner needs to experience love, and you may be doing all the right things, like giving them everything you believe their heart's desire, and still this partner does not feel loved by you. The way to bypass this is to ask them, how do you know that I love you? When was the last time that you felt completely loved by me? What is it that I do that has you feeling loved? Ask, be an investigator and find out. Don't just guess and randomly just do whatever you think it is and then be disappointed that you don't feel appreciated and loved in your relationship. So I want to share with you a story here with one of my clients just recently, just to highlight this point, okay? So I had this couple come in, and the wife in this couple really was not feeling loved at all. She really wasn't. It's been like this for a couple of years for her. And as she expressed this for the first time in our session, her husband was completely shocked. He actually could not believe what he was hearing. And then he started to get somewhat upset. He said something like, "How can you say that? Don't you see all the things that I do? Don't you see how hard I work? All the things that I provide you with?" And yes, he had a point. You know, this guy worked really hard to do all the things that he believed showed love. But this was the way that he believed showed love. And so as much as he was doing all these wonderful things for her, she was not receiving it. So she was not experiencing it. And you know what her response was to that? She said, "You never say, 'I love you.' You never say it." He sort of sat there a little bit dumbfounded, like, "You know I love you." And at this point I thought, this is really interesting, isn't it? You can see these people do genuinely love each other sitting here on the couch. One of them is, really expressing how much he loves his wife and highlighting all the ways that he shows how. And there sits his wife, heartbroken, telling him, "I do not feel loved. You never say it." And there she is telling him what the answer is. You never say it. In this moment, he has a choice. He can continue giving love the way that he always has, expecting her to feel it, but it hasn't been working. Or he can choose to listen to how she prefers to receive love, which is through words of affirmation. She likes to be told, "I love you." In that moment, when that happens, when you become conscious of how your partner likes to receive love, you now have a super tool in your hand. You have magic in your hand. You understand exactly what it is that needs to be done, what's required for your partner to feel loved. So this man now can make the commitment to say, "I love you." It can be as simple as every single morning when he wakes up, say, "I love you." Say it every chance he gets, right? He was quite dumbfounded by this. I honestly, I remember him sitting there just a little bit confused going, "Okay, I'll do that." So the week after, when they came back and he was given the task of practicing this, giving her love the way she likes to receive it, she said yes. She started to feel more loved. It really can be that simple, guys. That's my point. So I want to keep this video short as always. My task, my promise, my my wanting for you this week, what I'd love for you to do is to go out into your relationships and find out what it is that your partner needs to have happen in order to feel loved. You might be surprised at what the answers are. And when you get those answers, make a commitment for the next 6 months. Make the commitment for the next 6 months. This is what I give my private clients, to deliver the love that your partner yearns for the way he or she likes to receive it at least once a week. So for the next 6 months, once a week, your task is to give love the way that your partner likes to receive it. Okay? I promise this will transform your relationship and have you experiencing deeper levels of love than ever before. And for those of you that are probably sitting here watching this thinking, yeah, I already do that. What I want you to do, if you're doing all the right things and your partner's saying, no, I feel completely loved by you, ask him or her the question, how can I make it better? I promise you there is always something that you can do to make it just a little bit better. Yeah? I can follow this up with another story, and I'm really tempted to right now. Okay, I will. So another couple, sitting with them, they had a magical date. They did all the things that they said they wanted to do. They came back from the date, and I said to them, how was it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how was the date? Again, the guy said 10. And the lady said, 7. And he sort of looked at her like, what, 7? He seemed confused. And I was a bit confused because everything that they said they were going to do, they were going to fulfill on this date, they actually went out and did. But yet here we had a 10 and there we had a 7. And so I dug a little bit deeper and asked that question, the one that I'm encouraging you to ask now, which is what would have made it a 10? And you know what she said? She had sort of a cheeky look on her face. She thought, well, you know what? If you'd picked me up over your shoulder and carried me to the bedroom and threw me on the bed before we made love, that would have been a 10. So just her enthusiasm and her body language, the way she said this, it was really obvious that that would have been the icing on the cake for her. And her partner, yeah, he was pretty excited to hear this. He was just given the clue. He was like, yes, damn, I can do that. I can make it a 10. So guys, be investigators in your relationship. This is what my blog is about today, that love can be so simple. You may be feeling in your relationship that you're doing all the things that you need to do. You're doing all the right things, but you're just not feeling the love that you want. The key is to ask. Pay attention, okay? I promise you another thing, another clue to look out for. I'm feeling really, really generous with this video today, is to watch for pay attention to how your partner may be trying to show you love. It may not be the way that you receive it, but it's the way that they like to show it. So perhaps you have a partner that likes to give you gifts, but that's not your way of receiving love. You like being taken out. But as you're noticing that this is the thing that he or she does, this is the clue as to how they like to receive love. So you might be doing the thing where you're taking them out for dates, expecting them to feel loved, and they're not. The way that your partner's giving you love is the clue as to how they like to receive it. Okay? There's another little bit for you. There's a few things that I've covered in this video. I'm sure there's something in here that will have you experiencing more love, more passion, and more joy in your relationships. It's so nice to be back making this video again for you this week. And as always, live consciously and filled with love. Mwah! And of course, I'm here for any of you that feel that you want to reach out to me in any way, shape, or form. Send me a private message. I'm always willing to help. Ask a question and just go out there and love. Love hard. Have a beautiful day. Bye.